How are you all? Today we will continue the same chapter. The name of the chapter is The Early States. We completed the administration, their political life, and the reasons behind the development of Magadha. Now we will start from Bimbisara. Bimbisara, he was the first king or he was the first ruler of Magadha, right? Bimbisara. He belonged to the Hinakya dynasty and ruled Magadha from 544 BCE to 495 BCE. He expanded his kingdom through conquest and matrimonial alliance. Means इसने अपने किंगडम को काफी एक्सपेंड किया विद द हेल्प ऑफ कॉन्क्वेस्ट, मीन्स वॉर और बैटल की हेल्प से, और मैट्रिमोनियल अलायंस मतलब जो डिफरेंट किंगडम्स थी, डिफरेंट महाजनपदास थे, उनके साथ मैरिज रिलेशन बनाकर. ही वॉज द ग्रेट फॉलोवर ऑफ बुद्धिज्म. Bimbisara was succeeded by his son Ajatasattu. He was also a great king like his father. Right? अजातशत्रु बिंबिसार के बेटे थे जो बिंबिसार के बाद मगध के रूलर बनते हैं. Bimbisara and Ajatasattu both were very talented person and they built different cities, towns, roads and bridges. Now we discuss here about the economy of Mahajanpadas. During the Mahajanpadas, most of the people were engaged in agriculture, right? So agriculture was the main occupation during the 6th century. Farmers paid taxes to the states. It was 1/6 of the production. Farmers को टैक्स पे करना पड़ता था गवर्नमेंट को. That was 1/6% of their production. At that time, पंचमार्क coins were introduced. Means इंडिया के जो फर्स्ट coins बने थे वो इसी टाइम पीरियड में इंट्रोड्यूस हुए. That were known as the पंचमार्क. These coins were made up of silver and gold. Next one, traders formed guilds during this period. Guild means the association. जो डिफरेंट टाइप के जितने भी ट्रेडर्स होते थे, मर्चेंट्स होते थे, उन सब से रिलेटेड रूल्स रेगुलेशन बनाने के लिए ट्रेडर्स, जो बिग ट्रेडर्स होते हैं, उन्होंने अपनी एसोसिएशन फॉर्म कर रखी थी जो रूल्स और रेगुलेशन बनाते थे ट्रेडर्स के लिए और मर्चेंट्स के लिए. ओके, so traders formed guilds during this period. Guild were an organization of traders and merchants who had the authority and power to decide rules and regulations, right, related to the traders. Now we will discuss here education. During the Mahajanpadas, Gurukul system of education was still prevalent. Means at that time also Gurukul system was followed. Universities at Takshila and Nalanda came up. Universities form हो चुकी हैं. For example, Takshila and Nalanda. Subjects means in universities में कौन कौन से subjects taught होते थे बेटा? तो आपका subject है medicine, philosophy, grammar, astronomy and logic were taught here. Now we discuss here about the society. During the Mahajanpadas, the society was divided into 4 parts. First one, Brahmanas, Kshatriyas, Vaishyas and Shudras. Brahmanas, Kshatriyas, Vaishyas and Shudras. Brahman were the important part of the society. They were at the top. They were more educated and they were know very well about the Vedas and provide knowledge to the different people. After that, Kshatriyas. Kshatriyas were powerful. They help or they protect the people. they fought like a soldier. After that, Vaishyas. Vaishyas were traders and farmers that grow the crops for the other people. So these three communities enjoy all the rights in the society. Only these communities were had the right to got education, and only these communities were had the right to read the Vedas, and the fourth one, that were the Sudras. Sudras were the lower caste people. They played the role just like a servant. These provide the services to these three communities, and they were not had the right to got education. That's why this community was poor and depressive. They would not have the right to got education, and they would not have the property. That's why economically and socially they were backward at that time. Now here we have the two pictures. This picture is related to Gautam Buddha. He is Gautam Buddha and he is Mahavir Swami, belong to Jainism. So at that time, means during the 5th BCE, in North India we were having two famous religion, that were Buddhism and Jainism. Actually, there were the difficult practices followed in the Hindu religion, and the yag was very expensive at that time. That's why the people wanted some changes in their religion. So during that time, the 6th century also saw the origin of two new religious movements, Buddhism and Jainism. Means during the 6th century in North India we were having the origin of two religions. दो religion originate हुए, that was Buddhism and Jainism. People now desired simple religious practices that could be easily followed by all. लोग जो हिंदू रिलीजन में जो जितनी भी बैड एविल्स थे या जितनी भी एक्सपेंसिव रिचुअल्स थी उन सबसे दुखी हो चुके थे, एंड नाउ दे वांट सम चेंजेस इन देयर रिलीजियस लाइफ. दैट्स व्हाई दे डिजायर द सिंपल रिलीजियस प्रैक्टिसेस जो हर कोई फॉलो कर सके. सो एट दैट टाइम उनको दो सिंपल रिलीजन मिलते हैं, दैट वर द बुद्धिज्म एंड जैनिज्म. और दूसरी जो प्रॉब्लम्स थी रिलेटेड टू द हिंदुइज्म, दैट वर अनदर प्रॉब्लम्स वाज द यूज ऑफ संस्कृत फॉर रिलीजियस पर्पसेस. द हिंदू रिलीजन, in Hindu religion people, or you can say the Brahmanas, use the Sanskrit language for the religious purpose, and common people were unable to understand Sanskrit language because this was a difficult language and no one was able to read and write and can understand the Sanskrit language. That's why most of the common people were not able to read the Sanskrit language and spoke the Sanskrit language. The people moved towards Buddhism and Jainism, which preached in the language of the masses, that is Prakrit. Okay? Means most of the common people were not able to read, write and understand Sanskrit language, तो वो कोई सिंपल लैंग्वेज चाहते थे और वो थी प्राकृत लैंग्वेज. बुद्धिज्म और जैनिज्म दोनों ने पाली और प्राकृत लैंग्वेज का यूज किया, एंड these both language were the common language at that time. Each and every person was able to understand. Both were not followed the caste system. Both means Buddhism and Jainism. Both were not follow the caste system. Means each and every caste can follow the Buddhism and Jainism. That was not only for the upper three caste, Brahmins, Kshatriyas and Vaishyas. Everyone, Shudras also can follow the Buddhism and Jainism. So we complete this chapter. I hope student you understand. If you have any problem you can ask. Okay, thank you, have a nice day.